guys, it's Ellie and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on cannabis. Now, cannabis has been thought to be bad, good, or some people just don't care about it. I made a video about a year and a bit ago, and I posted it to this channel. Yeah, cannabis is so bad, like, don't smoke it. Don't send videos about it, but truly right now I don't really care anymore. I am on the side of cannabis being a good thing. Cannabis does help with several different things, which will be explained in this video. Now, I'm not only going to have the positives in this video, but I will also have the negatives in this video. Starting off with the positives, we have creativity. We tend to focus on more. When we focus on specific things, we focus on them more specifically, so they pop more out to you than anything else does. Now, I have smoked marijuana and I know what it's like and what it feels like, so you can take my perspective seriously because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to tell you what it's like to be high. The creativity part, more of like an artsy type of person. You'll draw, doodle, or make up your own characters of some sort. We tend to be more calm, but sometimes people that smoke marijuana have major anxiety and they don't want to be upbeat, so because they think about what others are going to think about them. And talking about anxiety, that brings me to the next positive. It is an anxiety relief. It helps people with their communication skills, just being in big crowds. I know some non-stoners that will say marijuana is the reason why smokers have anxiety. No, anxiety comes from a child's past, because maybe there was some violence or something they have witnessed and that went into their brain and gave them anxiety, making them scared of a lot more. But marijuana calms us down and it helps us communicate with others and reach big crowds maybe. And when we're high, we don't feel the stress, we don't feel the anxiety. When we're high, we're just focusing on certain things and we don't care about what else is happening around us. Another positive leads me to moods. A positive of cannabis does help people with depression as well, not just anxiety. When people are upset or like they feel like they want to self-harm or hurt themselves really badly, sometimes weed will cure them. Weed will cure the person because the person will no longer have those deep thoughts on why their life sucks. Another positive is it is a mental disorder treatment. Jesus. Okay, we'll continue. My lamp just smashed. So as I was saying, it is a mental disorder treatment for people with mental disorders such as ADHD, bipolar, OCD, ODD, ADD, which goes along with ADHD. There are plenty of mental disorders out there that can cause us to think differently in the brain. ADHD, for example, can cause someone to act out in numerous ways. I myself have ADHD and I have been on the medication, but the medication I really don't recommend all the time because it has killed several people and started making me do some weird ass symptoms. I was taken off of it. Any emotion, basically, they can act out. That's what the hyperactivity part of ADHD stands for, is they'll act out and basically become hyper. Now, the weed will calm you down and you won't be as hyper and afraid of what people think of you. Same with bipolar disorder. People will have mood swings from happy to sad to angry to fine, I guess. When that happens, it can get annoying or frustrating for most people, including the person with the disorder itself. Okay, I think we've talked about enough positives for cannabis, and now we're going to move on to the negatives. So the first negative I have is dependency, or dependence, or tolerance, or whatever you want to call it. Now, tolerance and dependence are kind of the same thing. Whatever. So dependency is basically when someone gets so attached to the drug, basically, they have to start using more doses in order to achieve the same level of high as they used to when they began smoking marijuana. Dependency is not only for marijuana, but is for several other drugs as well. Another negative is also the image that people give you. Now, you're smoking the marijuana, you're okay, you don't care what other people think of you, but when you're not stoned, people think of you as a bad influence or a bad person because you do smoke. Let me tell you, marijuana cures some people and it helps them with certain disorders that they may have. You don't know what they're going through. You don't have the right to tell them what kind of a bad person or bad influence they are because they smoke marijuana. I know because I used to be this person that would judge people who did smoke marijuana, even though my parents have smoked for pretty much their entire life. I have said previously that marijuana smokers aren't cool, and I basically just kind of put them down in a way. Let me tell you, when I started smoking marijuana in the summer, I have made so many friends. Now, I didn't smoke the marijuana to make the friends. I smoked the marijuana and then realized I was making more friends. I feel like when you smoke marijuana, you're just more relaxed. Chill with people. The image should not matter on someone who smokes marijuana. Maybe if they're a drug addict. First of all, I'm gonna start here. Marijuana is technically not a drug. It is a plant. If you were a kid once and you smoked paper, did you know paper is one of the worst things for you to smoke? It can kill you. There's multiple toxins in paper that can kill you if you inhale enough of it. I have smoked paper before and it is gross. Another negative is the law. Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, my home country, legalizing marijuana in approximately a few months. I don't know. I'm excited for that. Okay, so the law. Marijuana was first being inhaled and used for human sake. It was legal. Some random woman was like, no, this is bad, and it became illegal. Marijuana has been legalized and delegalized multiple times, and we're about to get it back, so props, Justin Trudeau. There are also plenty of stigmas. Overdosing on weed. Okay, you cannot overdose on weed. You can smoke as much weed as you want. You'll probably feel sick, and you'll probably get very lightheaded maybe, and you might just pass out or black out, green out. Green out is basically puking. A lot of people also say it's worse than tobacco, except weed is grown naturally, as tobacco has a bunch of random chemicals put into it, such as rocket fluid. And going back to the image, if you smoke, you're considered a fall down. Well, no, you're not, because if you smoke, I learned that I've made so many friends. I don't consider myself a fall down. A fall down is someone that doesn't care about their grades in school, a dropout probably, that doesn't show any empathy in anything in their life. Smoking weed cures your anxiety. It's not something that you do because you think you're like cool and all of that and have nothing to live for. There's also medical marijuana. Marijuana is given medically to people with disorders or some sickness that need a green card. So basically you're given a green card and you can purchase marijuana for cheaper. I think it goes from like, a gram is typically $10, and I think it goes from $10 to like $6 a gram. With this green card, you are able to walk down the street and smoke a fatty if you want. Now I hope you all enjoyed this cannabis opinion video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!